our message. I mean, we was just basically going over our core values, team values, just what's expected out of death row or ambush or even E3. So we just try to make sure they get more comfortable within the scheme. Not only that, but just buy into the program overall. And we've been going through different adversity and stuff each and every day. So I feel like just more so encouraging them and pushing them to be more of them.
Kristian, it looked like against Boston College, there were a few times where Marquise was coming in to be a nose tackle, and you guys would have 5 linemen there. Just, what do you think that look gives you? Does it change the way you have to play when you're on the interior there?
I wouldn't say change the way that we have to play. It's more still the attack, react on different things, just get vertical, harass the quarterback, and create takeaways. So the message is still the message, but as far as just that formation, it's just bringing a bigger package on. It's harder to run the ball in a 3-man or 5-man front. So we're just changing the look for the offense so they can be confused as well as just running different plays and stuff and putting the ball in there.
Kristian, when you contain a QB like Castellanos, does that give the defense more confidence, or is that this is what we should be doing, and that's kind of the standard we set?
I wouldn't say contain him. I mean, dude's just too fast. Like that's a very mobile quarterback, dual threat. All props to him. I mean, it's pretty tough going against a competitor like that, just because you got to not only defend the pass, but you got to defend the run. He can extend plays with his legs, and it was a pretty big challenge for us. So yeah, he's a pretty good player.
What about a guy like Bobby, a different style of runner, wants to run, will run a lot, but more of a downhill style? Do you get excited about the guy that wants to take on contact?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just being a Trench Mob affiliate, you gotta love stuff like that. I mean, we love contact at the end of the day. That's what defensive linemen do each and every play. So, I mean, you never shy away from contact.
What really stands out about Jacob Bobby from tape?
From who?
From the tape. What stands out about him?
Oh yeah, they all play as a team. I mean, they always have something to prove. They always play us. It's always be a tough game. We play them, so we just can't go in there and say like, hey, at the end of the day, we got to keep continuing our game. We can't be so much more focused on the next opponent, but more so just about them and attacking that obstacle and then just getting over it. So from them, just seeing them, they got a dynamic offense. They got a running back that can get down here. He can make the different cuts. Like he said before, he got a quarterback that can extend plays with his legs, but he's also a physical runner, so he'll get down here pretty quickly. He can also throw the ball up as well. So we just got to keep on playing our game.
What have been your goals as a leader, and stepping in as guys like D-Rob are gone? How have you maybe improved your leadership or changed it?
Since D-Rob left, I mean, we still keep in contact. He be telling me different things, and it still resonate with me to this day. So just trying to be more vocal, just keep on doing the uncomfortable things and being more comfortable with being uncomfortable. So whether it's just being there for somebody at their lowest point or just stepping up in times of need and just trying to be more of that guy to where I can be looked upon as like, he'll be there for me. So for me, just my goal is being a leader, just to keep the younger guys encouraged, keep them coming up, and keep them motivated as we go through a long season like this.
Kristian, you said earlier in the year that you don't look at being as a team captain as anything more than like being an older brother. Can you speak more on that and what you've been able to do kind of with your teammates in that older brother role?
I got a fair share of being an older brother because I'm 50% of a middle child. So, but just trying to apply everything I do within that realm to this realm as well. So, just giving motivational advice to younger guys, but also at the same time just trying to challenge them, encourage them, and also just be that person that's more comfortable with them. So they know they can get whatever they want out of me, so I respect the same thing in return. So it's just being that person that's there for them.
Kristian, Coach Drake a couple weeks ago was talking about how happy he is about Sam Williams and his development. What have you seen from Sam, and how has he been able to make a difference so far?
Oh, he's been maturing, more vocal, making more plays, and just learning football as a whole. His football IQ has definitely grew a lot this past year. He's been more motivated. He's been more confident in his style of play, and also just within the team as well. Last year, you really didn't see him coming around talking as much, more of a vibrant, bubbly type of person. But now he's starting to become himself. He's starting to get more comfortable within the scheme, and not only that, but within the team. So I mean, I'm very proud of Sam just because I seen him like beginning into his college journey, and now I'm seeing him now. It's been a big difference for him.
Kristian last year in Nashville, Vanderbilt was able to keep themselves in the game with a few explosive plays towards the end. Are there any lessons that the defense has taken or did take from that game that you'd like to see applied this side of it?
Just try to reduce the non-talent issues, whether it's going to class on time, whether it's just the small, minute stuff like that. Really just try to reduce that because all that stuff carries over into the game. And then also on top of that, just trying not to, I want to just beat ourselves if that's the case, you know, just little small penalties or whatever the case may be, just staying more disciplined, playing disciplined, sound football.
Christian, what do you remember about your first impressions of Chuck Hicks, and what does his personality add to this team?
Man, Chuck Hicks, he was quiet when I first met him, man. So, well, at least to me. And now that I've got to know him more and be around him more and just going through different adversities with him, I mean, he's a talkative guy. He's a very vocal guy, and he's all about business at the same time, but he'll crack a joke here and there. So, I mean, he's definitely a great person to be around, but also just a great competitor on the field, too.